Real quick, before we start the video, guys, if you guys enjoy motorcycle content and you have, say, maybe a friend out there that enjoys motorcycle content, feel free to share the channel with them.
What's up, Blockheads? So we're sitting here up at Orlando Harley-Davidson. We don't have any signs back here.
No.
But we're hanging out back here with AA Ron.
What up?
What up, dude? Yeah, we're sitting here in front of the new 2018 Iron 1200 Sportster. People have been asking for this thing like just crazy, man. Like one of the top comments I get on the channel is, should I get an Iron 883 or should I get a 48? Now you don't have to decide. You can get an Iron or a 48 and have the 1200, have a bigger tank or a peanut tank if you want to go with the 48. So these are fresh off the crate.
Yeah, just finished getting PDI, just came back from the test ride.
I do know a couple things about this bike since I previously owned an Iron 883. So yeah, basically Iron, blacked out, same as previous styles. They do have new tank designs which are kind of paying homage to like what the 70s AMF style.
Yep.
A couple different color options. They did throw a front fairing on there, and then they did the mini apes.
Yeah, they're 12-inch mini apes.
Yeah, so some 12-inch mini apes on there. And a lot more people enjoy the apes than the other bars that they had. I can tell you for sure, man. Just
and they
based
went with
on
the old school shape of them. It's not the new chiseled bars that Harley's been doing on a lot of bikes.
Yeah, I like the design. I know some people have said, why the hell would you do AMF style? Because was a dark time for Harley, but
yeah,
I like it. It looks good. 1200 engine, still a 5-speed transmission.
Yes.
What other info you got?
It's honestly a lot like the Nightster, like you said,
Yeah.
but with mag wheels. Still got your mid controls, same speedo setup. You got the new windscreen. It's got a different shape, especially than the Lowrider S version. It's a lot narrower if you look at it from the front.
Oh yeah, true that.
Got a new seat in here. You got a little bit of gel, the diamond stitch. Also looks a lot like the Lowrider S seat, honestly, with the angle coming up behind you.
Yeah, the little back wall. You want to go ahead and throw a leg over it? Remind me again, you're 5'10", right? Same height?
Yeah.
Same height as me?
Yeah.
All right, so that's pretty much how you set. Nice and comfortable. It's low enough that you're flat-footing it.
The seat's actually really comfortable.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a change for Harley, man. That's nice. Well, I'll throw up some screenshots of information on the screen, and then some specs, some, the dry weight, wet weight, all that good stuff. I know Harley doesn't usually release horsepower numbers; they release torque numbers. So
True.
We'll throw up torque numbers, and yeah, then we'll throw a leg over them and take them for a test ride real quick, and give you guys some first thoughts and impressions.
All right, key on the right. We're in neutral. Ooh, mid control is weird. All right, little fuel ding. Solid start. It's got like a brushed aluminum gas cap. All right, man, this is good to go, man. All right, so in traditional review fashion, we don't want to put too many miles on these bikes just because, they're brand new. Not that that's really kept you guys from getting an honest review previously, but obviously you want to pay respect to Orlando Harley and their wishes. So, you know what? I like the bars. I know you guys are going to love that I say that. All right, so per traditional fashion, going over the controls first and foremost. Saw it. Pretty traditional Harley control setup. On the left side, you've got your selection switch, which is going to change your options there. Woo! Not that great of a lean angle. Yeah, so you've got that selection switch there. Blinkers are auto canceling. You've got your horn on the bottom there. You've got your high beam indicator there. Press down. Downwards is a low beam. They also have where you can basically press and hold down for the pass light, right? Which goes like that. And then, yeah, your left signal, which I'm going to use right now. Right side, we've got our on-off or kill switch. You've got your hazard lights. You've got your starter. And then on the right also is your right indicator, which we are using right now as well. So this bike has just been, like, I mean, fluids have just been put in this thing. We've got 6.3 miles on it. The techs just got it back from a test ride. Whoops, shifted into neutral. So ergonomics on the bike, you know, it's got mid controls, pretty much like, or pretty traditional for an iron. Yeah, it's got the gauge, basically like mounted upwards. The 48, it's a little more forward. So ergonomics on it, since it does have the mid controls, I mean, you pretty much feel like, I mean, you look at my, look at my legs are pretty much sticking straight forward. It's comfortable, but after a while, like say on longer rides, since I'm more used to coming from the Dyna Lowrider S, you know, I've got a Dyna Lowrider S, and that has slightly forward mid, so those are more like here. And then also Miss Blockhead's 48, and she's got forward controls, so those are like up here, and the forwards are comfortable, slightly forward mids are comfortable. I remember whenever I had my Iron 883, it was a 2013 Iron 883, and I really like the mids because it feels like you've got like a lot more control of the bike, you know. Speaking of control of the bike, talking about the bars, there you go, it's easy to find neutral, so that's good. Man, the gears, so like shifting, I don't know what they've done. I mean, something significant with the new bikes, with the 2018s, but shifting them feels really super solid. Like, it's a very positive click. I said it for all the new Softails that they came out with, but I mean, you can really feel that. Like, listen, you know, it's a very positive feeling whenever you shift it, like down or up, which is good. All right, gonna get on a little bit here, see what that 1200 iron feels like a Nightster. Not bad, not bad. Feels like a 1200. So I know the apes, the mini apes, are going to make a lot of people happy, just for the fact that you know, the other bars that it used to come with were like down here, you know. So this is definitely more of a comfortable, you know, rider triangle, having your arms up here. I would probably swap them out to Z bars just because I'm a fan of Z bars. But I mean, that's Harley, you know. You can pretty much do anything and everything to these damn bikes, especially Sportsters, man. They've got such a huge aftermarket, huge culture and following behind them. So absolutely endless amount of aftermarket options. You can modify these things like crazy. Man, I like this. It's got the Sportster feel, you know. AA-ROM. So it does feel, I don't know, maybe because of like the way the bars are now on this one, and the way that the let's downshift real quick. Woo. Yeah, so it feels like it's more front heavy, you know. I mean, just aesthetically, it feels nicer, and you can definitely feel the difference between like a traditional iron that doesn't have this front little fairing versus this one. I mean, you can really feel that it's helping to deflect the wind a little bit more, which is super nice. In terms of seat comfort, I do feel a little far up on the bike, you know, like that little back wall on it, it kind of makes me feel a little far up. But oh man, I'm used to looking down on my Lowrider S for the indicator. I'm gonna shift it in a second. Yeah, so I don't know, based on my height, I think like I kept on trying to sit like here. Oh, really? You know, but yeah, so I'm 5'10", you're 5'10", you guys saw Aaron on it earlier, my bad, Aaron on it earlier. I felt like I was pushed a little far forward. The seat is definitely comfortable, I'll give you that. It's night and day better than Harley's previous seats, especially previous Sportster seats, because I've had my fair share of experience with those. Depending on your height, that's gonna, you know, your mileage is gonna vary. But I kept on feeling like I was trying to sit here. However, it was nice whenever I was getting on throttle because the back keeps you in place. Overall thoughts? It's a Sportster. I mean, it feels good riding it. It feels like it's more, like I said, front heavy whenever I was riding. But I think it's just because the bars are higher up than previous Sportsters, and it's got the little front fairing piece as well. So it has more of a, I feel like it's more balanced than the previous ones, you know. The previous ones, it was just kind of like bleh, but now it's, you know, the line of it is a lot different, which is cool. So I think they did a good job for the styling of it. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with that, just because the AMF days were like dark days for Harley. Doesn't, I don't know. Exactly. It's still part of the history. They're basically giving like a facelift or bringing back the Nightster or whatever the hell you want to say about it, you know, for the Iron. But I think this is a good move on Harley's part, just for the fact that tons of people have asked me, posted on the channel constantly, you know, should I get the 48 or should I get the Iron 883, you know? And the reason that they can't decide is because they want like a bigger tank, but then they also want the bigger engine. So you don't have to decide between that anymore, you know?
I've lost count of how many times I've priced out irons with a 1200 kit on them in parts and labor after the fact. Yeah. So people buy irons because they want the look, but they also want the 1200. So this is going to kind of like give people that option, stock from the factory. You don't have to add that anymore, and it's not even that much more expensive than their previous irons. I think it's like, what, it's the same price point.
Same price point? Yeah. See, that's awesome. And so I actually filmed a video talking about thoughts, first impressions whenever Harley announced these. I know you guys are doing like a trade-in. If they trade in their old bike or Sportster or something within a year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that is through the motor company themselves. So that, yeah. And whenever you trade it in within a year, you get back what you paid for it.
Right. So if you came in and you bought a Sportster for $8,000 and you bring it in within a year of when you bought it, and you trade it in what, for another Sportster? Any bike?
I'm pretty sure it's just any new bike.
Okay. I'll post up the details and the links for all the specifics on that in the description below. But yeah, say you bought a bike for $8,000, you bring it in within the year and you trade it in, they'll give you $8,000 back on the bike. To me, that's pretty awesome. Yeah. That's I don't know, it's a show of good faith, you know, trying to get people into the new bikes. Damn, bro. New bikes, stay back. Overall thoughts, I mean, I had an Iron 883 for like a year. It was a great bike. One of the things I thought is, like, as I grew into it, is that it was a little underpowered. You know, you could really get on throttle. With the 1200 though, I think that'll keep people satisfied for much, much longer. I will say, I want these damn heads. What are they, like rocker covers or? Yeah. I want those for Miss Blockhead's 48. Oh. All blacked out. They're like that wrinkle black. Yeah, the wrinkle black. Dude, it is totally blacked out. That's nice. And it doesn't even have like the shiny strip. Yeah,
because it used to be the lower rocker block housing.
Yeah.
Was still chrome.
Yeah, just that piece would. Yeah, it would be chrome. But yeah, it's all black now. I like it. Cool. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the test ride video. Big thanks to Orlando Harley. Big thanks to my man Aaron. Big thanks to Yarik as well. You guys get competitive with this stuff, bro. But yeah, if you guys have any questions on it, be sure to post up in the comments below. Aaron does have a YouTube, so he hops on and he answers questions. If you guys are interested in the bikes, like I said, post up if you guys are thinking about getting them. Also, fun fact, I know Moto Noob Rider, who's a moto vlogger over in the UK, is planning on buying one and doing a build series with it. So you guys be sure to go check him out as well. And then also go check out Aaron. You guys can find him, Facebook? We've got Instagram. Yeah, what is the name on there?
Instagram is OHD_Aaron.
You mean Aaron?
Aaron.
Yeah, there you go. We're making a stick, bro. Yeah, I mean, you said people have come up to the dealership and asking for Aaron, right?
Oh yeah, I get phone calls. I've gotten some phone calls from like Georgia and Tennessee.
That's great.
Messaged by people from the Ukraine, and yeah.
Awesome. Super awesome. Good job, guys. Y'all keep that shit up. All right, man. Well, thanks for going on the test ride. Up next, we are doing the 48 special. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit the like button. If you guys aren't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, ride safe, stay vigilant. We'll catch y'all later. Deuces.